Hey everyone, thanks for tuning back in with me, Naturally aka Aisha, and today we are talking about training our curls. If you think that you're doing everything that you should be doing as far as the natural world is concerned, and you don't feel like you're seeing the curls that you should be seeing, or they're not as fleeky as you think that they could be, there's probably a few reasons for that, so if it applies to you, stick around. Sometimes I find myself talking with other naturals and they'll tell me that they have stopped chemically processing their hair, but they just aren't seeing the results that they think that they should be seeing. And the first thing that I'm gonna ask you is, what are you putting on your hair? I know that from my own experience, I was raised using lighter products that really didn't fit my hair texture or my hair type, and that really stopped the curls from coming through once I was done transitioning. So I knew that I had to change up my products. So that's my first recommendation, is just look at what you're using, and chances are the products that you were raised with, that you grew up on, aren't heavy enough for what you're working with now. Number two, I'm gonna ask you, how often do you moisturize? Because not only is moisturizing important, but you have to consistently be moisturized. You have to moisturize. I moisturize depending on the style, but I'll moisturize anywhere from every day to every 3 days to once a week. Even if I'm wearing a wash and go, I'll only oil, which I don't really consider moisturizing, but that's up for debate. So that really depends. So I'll ask you what you're using to moisturize and how often you're doing it. If you feel like, and we can agree that you're using the right products and using them the way that you should be using, but we discuss heat styling and you find out that you're still heat styling, that's probably what's doing it for you. If you put a flat iron to your hair every 2 weeks, you're gonna have to train your curls to come back, because your hair is accustomed to being straight. If you're anything like me, if you've been relaxing since you were 5 years old, your hair is accustomed to being the way that it is right now. It's accustomed to being straight. It's not gonna know what to do to go curly. And in theory, the concept makes sense, because as you can see, I've got I just flat ironed my hair this afternoon, and it's not bone straight because my hair is used to being curly. My hair has been curly for the past 2.5+ years. It does not wanna go straight. So you can see that it's just not bone straight. I love it. I love it though, so don't get me wrong. But the same way that I would have to train my hair, I have to consistently put heat on my hair in order for it to go straight on the first press through with a flat iron. The same way that you'll have to experiment with twist outs, wash and goes, and bantu knots. As far as training your curls to come back when you do heat styles pretty frequently, is I would start by just, go through your regular routine with any regimens. If you don't have a regimen, click the description box down below. I outline how I built my regimen, and you can kind of just model yours off of that. But if you have one and you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, but you still like to use your heat, I would definitely suggest blowing out your hair, flat ironing your hair, and then put twists in, and just get accustomed to seeing your hair curls, because I know that for me it took me a while to get accustomed to the curly look. I was used to this for so long that I didn't like it at first, but once you get accustomed to it, by the time that you've accustomed to seeing yourself with curly hair, your hair has adjusted to being curly. At least that's what I found. So I would definitely suggest twists and bantu knots to start. And also, because it is March, it is actually, in my opinion, the perfect time to stop using heat. There's still a couple weeks left where you can. I would suggest, if you straighten every 2 weeks, I would go from the minute you watch this, I would go only straighten once a month through like June, and then come summertime, no heat for the whole summer. See if you can do it. Challenge yourself. I'm telling you, it's really, number one, it's not that bad. And if you've already stopped chemically treating your hair, it's a really, really good time to practice wash and goes and what products work for you. So I would definitely, sorry, hair is like in my eye. I would definitely suggest that for anybody that's looking to train their curls to come back. So these were kind of just a few tips that I have for anybody that finds themselves wanting to go natural but not seeing the curls that they feel like they should be seeing. Again, I would just review the products that you're using, make sure that you're using them consistently, and last but not least, probably the most important is if you are using heat, cut it down and then eventually cut it out all together. Thanks for tuning in for my few tips on if you're not seeing the curls that you feel like you should. Hopefully these tips were able to help you to bring to light some new things that you can try to generate healthier curls. Let me know if they work out for you. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram at naturallyai. Make sure that you subscribe to me right here on YouTube, as well as check out some of my other videos, some other good stuff that I got going on. Otherwise, until next week, stay blessed and unstressed.